Hey guys, what's doing? It's Jimmy C. Back in action. It's been a little while. I haven't made a video. I did a contest video. I got a few more I want to do. It seems like it's contest season. We got a great show for you today. What do I have? I have a haul from Midtown. I had a couple of comic book stores. I got a story about going to Joe Koch's in Sunset Park in Brooklyn. And I think that's about it. Just saw Lightning's video he uploaded yesterday. I really enjoyed it. Loving the stories you're telling. They're so funny, very good. You're becoming a little bit of a raconteur, if I say so myself. You know, Guy, your books are already way better than mine. But if you're going to start telling stories, you're moving in on my shtick. And I'm not having it. Anyway, I love the story about the two knucklehead brothers, one good, one bad. It's pretty funny. He's saying you stole bags and boards, like you go there forever, and that's what he's crying about. But enough. Let's kick it off with my Midtown. It's fairly new stuff. I want to barrel through it fast and get to some of the goodies and tell you a few anecdotes. So what did we get? We got the Fade Out. This is Brubaker. It's like an epic noir, 40 style, oversized. It intrigued me. It looks nice. You know, I'm ordering a bunch. I get caught up in the mix, so I got that too. What do we got? We got Shutter #1. You know, anything Image #1. You take a shot. You know, it's like betting the long shot in the ponies. If you're at the track. Shutter #1. It's, from what I hear, it's like a Tomb Raider turned photographer, and she's getting into stuff. If I'm right. Yeah, I think that's the variant cover. You know what? I think I might be wrong. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's move on. The Strain. Me and my girlfriend have been watching the show. Loving it. I missed the first batch, but this just came out, so I said let me grab it. Robin Hood, Grim Fairy Tales. This I just got because of the cover. How could you say no to that? I'm not really into this stuff, but you know, you're ordering stuff, you know, you hit 75 bucks, it's free, so that's how they get you. What do we got next? The Delinquents #1 is the variant, like the the board game variant. This is Archer and Armstrong, and they're mixing up with Quantum and Woody. I don't know a lot about these guys, but I can see it's a good, fun, all-around book. So I'm excited to get into it. I think it's 12 parts. After that, we got Hex #1. From what I hear, it's about a supernatural thief for hire, mixing it up with Lucifer, Devil, and all that jargon. So we'll see where it goes. Check it out. Midnight Tiger #1. I think this is a run-of-the-mill, like, young kid gets powers book, but it's a #1. It was a decent cover. I said, alright, let me get it. This one I got solely for the cover. I don't even know what it's about, but it's an Image book, all-white cover. I'm hoping it's about ancient Rome, because on HBO, they're playing the series Rome again. It was only 2 years. I loved that when it came out way back when, and I'm just watching all the reruns, loving it. I actually got 15 minutes till it goes on, so that this video is definitely going to be less than 15 minutes. I just got to keep it moving. Okay, next we got I Feel Sick. I really don't know what it's about. I think it's like a troubled young girl. She's a painter or something, but pretty cool cover. It reminded me of Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. Maybe it's the same artist. I have no idea. But we know how that book took off, so I said, oh, worth a shot. Why not? A couple more. Now, this book I don't know anything about. I just grabbed it. Captain Victory and the Galactic Rangers. What do we got? Low. This looks intriguing. It's like, it should be like a sci-fi show, you know, the sun's scorched to earth, they gotta go move below ground or whatnot. I don't know all the specifics. This I hear is like, we got Deep Gravity, I guess a space, you know, space story or whatever. This I just got for the cover, I loved it. Bodies. I hear it's about, this is a short and sweet mini-series, 4 detectives, 4 time periods, 4 bodies, set in London. Have at it. And what else we got? We got Caliban #1. I hear this is like an Aliens-esque type book, like the movie. I'm just trying to go through these real fast. I want to get to the good stuff. You know, I'm not really into like the new books, but you know, I get them from once in a while here and there. What do we get? Black Market #1, 1 of 4. This I just got for, you know, Eastman did it. The Last Fall #1, Eastman cover, the Turtles hype. I finally got My Life with Archie, where he pulled the trigger, where he got killed, rather. What else? Teen Titans #1, New 52. I think this is the Batman variant. This I got, you know, I'm not really a Harley Quinn person. just because there's so many to get if I wanted to get into it, so I just stay away from it. But, you know, for $250, I'm like, screw it. Harley Quinn San Diego, International San Diego Comic-Con edition. I'll get something drawn real nice on this one day. And like I've said before, anytime like I'm ordering, you gotta have those anchor books, like a reason to order like brand new books. So I got a couple. Nothing crazy, but Avengers 232. This is where Star Fox is actually dubbed Star Fox. His real name is Eros, and he joins the Avengers. And he's having a grand old time, gay old time probably. Daredevil's first appearance of Lady Bullseye, variant edition. What else do we get? We got giant size Fantastic Four #5, first appearance of Psycho Man. $3, you know. It says VG, but I think it's pretty good. I mean, $3, why not? Got Machine Man for $5. Why not? I have it already, but you know, just to justify and get to the $75 mark, you know, they get me. And then to round it out, $11. OMAC #1. It's off-white, but it's perfect everywhere. No ticks or nothing. They say it's a fine. I think it's pretty good. I didn't have it. I wanted it, you know. So whatever. I got it. And, you know, it was in the box. It gave me something to look forward to. Okay, moving on. Let's see. This is I stopped by a comic shop in North Arlington, New Jersey. This store, you know, it's pretty good. They're fair, you know. They don't bother you. I got nothing really bad to say about them. You get, you know, if you haggle, you get 10 to 15% off, and they don't give you an attitude, and overall they're nice. They're just there. Take them or leave them. They're not good or bad. So I upgraded my copy of First Hydro Man, because the one I got was terrible, but you know, it was a rip in it, so it was bothering me. And then I got first appearance of Orca, Submariner 23. So I wanted 15 for the books. He gave it to me for 12, and then he tried to charge me tax, and I got a little annoyed with him, and then he said, okay. I said, if I buy the Daily News from you, do you charge me tax for that? No, it's a newspaper, it's print magazine. I said, stop the nonsense, and he said, okay, and he gave it to me for 12. Not really a big battle, but whatever. Yeah, they're okay, though. I got nothing wrong to say. 2 nice books, you know, 2 cool first appearances, upgrade for me, and I didn't have this one. I got a couple of Submariners starting to work on that run, so I'm happy. Okay, moving on, eBay purchase. I got both of these books from the same guy. That's how I try to do, you know, you hate to pay for shipping. Giant size Chillers, First Lilith. Pretty nice copy. Let me just make sure that thing's still going. And then Tales of Suspense, number 79. First appearance of the Cosmic Cube, even though this cover has nothing to do with it because it's the other story. But I got these 2 books together. It was, what was this? I think this was 18, and this was about $6 plus $4 shipping. So do the math. Not bad. Why not? I caught it on a decent day. They're both okay shape. You know, there's some ticks here, but just to have it, $18. That's pretty much what you're going to pay most places, unless you're lucky, you know, whatever. Okay, what's next? Alright, so I went back to... I've told you guys, I go to this place in Queens, because I work in Queens most of the week. What is it called? Royal Collectibles. This place, I told you, you bring out stuff up and he has to double check it, and he's always thinking everyone's trying to get over on him. Hey, price your books right, and you have nothing to worry about. Even run-of-the-mill stuff, not obscure. He's always double and triple checking, you're gonna steal his kidney. It's just ridiculous. Hire someone, price your books, and when they go up to the front, act professional. And of course, once in a while you want to check something, but every single book. Anyway, so their books are all overpriced in their boxes that they actually do price and check. Because they have it downstairs where, it's carte blanche. You go down there and you can find something, but... Anyway, whatever. So there's in little print on, a few of the boxes, it says, spend $100 on books, get 40% off. So I'm like, oh, $100. And I pay $60? And I get $100 worth of books? Even with their inflated prices? That's a pretty good deal. So these are all the books I got, and it cost me a total of I think $63. So let me kick it off, and then I'll tell you the rest of the story. So we got a She-Hulk #1. It's beat up. It's probably a 4.5, 5. These are the real prices on the books. And then I got another She-Hulk. He had 2 of them. This one is way better, and it was only $3 more. So I grabbed both because once you hit the $100 mark, you're 40%. So everything I'm looking at, I'm thinking, oh, 40% off. You want to grab everything, you know what I mean? Got Mr. Miracle, number 4, first appearance of Big Barda. Represent. It's the wife. It's the wife, you know. No prenup. They're all in together. I wanted number 2, first Granny Goodness, and they did not have it. So I'm still looking for that one. We got Thor 134, the People Breeders, first appearance of Evolutionary. It's really dark, but yeah, look, $30. He's smoking fucking crack. Excuse my French. But, you know, I knew it was 40% off, so I said, all right, we'll entertain it. And so this book, I'm going to admit it, this is my goof. You know, I'm looking for that Thor with the first appearance of him, a.k.a., you know, Adam Warlock. And I don't know if I was sleeping or it was an off day, but I thought this was the book. I know it's Thor 165 now, but just because, you know, it said featuring the uncanny menace of him who is unknown, I saw him in there, and it's still a cool book to have, but like I wouldn't have grabbed it. But you know, I'm admitting to you guys, you know, I made a faux pas, you know. Anyway, rounded out, got a nice one. Look, I found that Captain Marvel number 1, pretty decent copy, you know, 5 to a 6. So anyway, all these books added up to like $112. 40% off, that's $63. He tries to charge me $73. I said, bro, I don't know what country or state you're in, but I don't know where the tax, you know, New York State tax is 8.25%. I said, bro, I don't know what kind of taxes you pay in your La La Land, but $10 in taxes for, you know, comic books. I said, look, here's what it is. 8.25% tax. It should be $63. It should be $68. He's like, oh, I made a mistake. Yeah, right. Like the Minori, you made a mistake. You know, like, just stupidness. Oh, but let me backtrack. He didn't even tell me about the discount. He said, oh, $113. I said, oh, sir, you know, you got a 40% discount on those boxes. Oh, yeah, right, I forgot. Yeah, the Silver Age books and the boxes in the back. Yeah, you got them from the boxes, right? I'm like, yeah. So, like, just shystiness, and, like, it puts me off. I wanted the books, and, like, I know what time it is, and it was just, you know, there was no arguing. I said, listen, bro, it's $63 with tax. It's $68. Here you go. And he said, okay, and have a good day, and I left. But, like, I never like going to the store. it's the only one in Queens with decent stuff, and when I'm in Queens and I'm working and I'm bored, it's like, if I'm nearby, I'm like, you know what, it's to go there or don't do anything. So, okay, enough of the negativity. So, I went to Joe Koch's warehouse in Sunset Park, Brooklyn. I didn't even know about this place, and I live here my whole life. Thanks to Why Not Art. I gotta say, first I went there twice. First experience, I took the girlfriend, and, you know, she didn't really do nothing wrong. It was just, we were there, and it was okay. There was a guy, you know, you gotta call ahead, and he met us, and, like, he let us in and everything, and, like, it's 100 degrees in there, so be ready to sweat. It's like a sauna. So, we're there, and, like, I found some books. The books in the boxes are in order, but it's just insane. There are literally a million comic books in this place, and they're kind of sectioned off, but you can dig, and, like, you could find some stuff. If you could be there a week and still be digging. Anyway, long story short, I found a few books I wanted, and I gave it to the guy. It's not Joe Koch, mind you. He wasn't there the first day I went. Well, you know what? Let me show you what let me show you the best one I got while I tell you the story. Boom, Silver Surfer number 3. It's in pretty good condition. So anyway, I give the books to the guy, and he has to go look them up and see how much to charge, because a lot of books have no prices on them. And so I give him the books, and, like, he's going to the office, and, like, I assume to follow him. So I follow him in the office, and then he just turns around and barks at me. Whoa, stop hovering over me. And I was taken aback. You know, this is like a heavy-set older gentleman, and he just barked at me. I said, bro, listen, I've never been here. It's my first rodeo. Don't talk to me like that. I give you the books, I assume I'm going to go with you. I didn't know you're sitting Shiva or whatever, and you got to go look at and study the computer for an hour. You should have just said so, and I would have went and dug for some more books, you know? I'm not a mind reader. So I let 10 minutes go by. He's still in there, like, doing his calculations, and I was already rubbed the wrong way. So I went back in. I said, hey, 10 minutes gone by. I said, listen, I really just want the Silver Surfer, so let's just find out a price for that book and let's get moving. He ignored me, like I wasn't even there. So I took a breath. I went back, hung out with the girlfriend, looked at books, this and that. And he finally came back to me and he told me, Silver Surfer. He said, $60. I'm like, oh, damn, that's a pretty good price. I know. And then the girlfriend, what does she do? She checks in on Yelp, and they have like a check-in, like on Yelp. You know, like Groupon, you pay X amount, you get X amount free. Well, on Yelp, they have a thing, pay $50, get $25 free. So I'm telling him, I said, oh, Yelp. He's like, you have to buy it, and you have to print out the code and whatever. So I used to work in the daily deal industry, but I was so mad, I forgot to tell him, like, hey, guy, if I buy it on Yelp, they're going to take a piece of that $50, and you're going to get less than the $50, and you're still going to give me $75 worth of books. So just give me the Silver Surfer for $50 or $60, and let's call it a day. But I was so mad and blinded by how he spoke to me, my logical train of thought didn't even, like, come through. So I told him, listen, I got to go think it over and have a good day. But you know what? This book was driving me nuts all week, and this book is in very good condition. There's some fading over there because tape was on it, but it actually popped right off when I bought the book and I opened it up. But other than that, you know, it's nice. You know these thick books. Look at that. It's pretty good. You know, this is a $100 book minimum on eBay any day. So anyway, let me keep moving. So I went back the following week and I actually saw Joe Koch and I met him and we broke bread. We talked. Talked about Little Italy and all this stuff. It's so funny because this guy, we left on a bad note, his, like, worker. And while I was fishing for books, a week later, he strolled in while I was there. I'm like, fuck. I thought, like, we were going to have words. And bipolar madness. He said, hey, what's up, brother? You came back. I said, yeah, bro, what's doing? And like nothing happened. And I said, you know what? I'll go with it. I didn't want to, badmouth me to Joe Koch. I'd be banned from the place because it is a pretty amazing place. So anyway, me and him are bosom buddies now. Look what else I found. I found Goldness. Journey into Mystery, 114. Mighty first appearance of Absorbing Man. He wanted $55 for this, and he gave it to me for $25. I said, oh my God. He's got another copy too. I think I'm going to go back and take it. Because they both marked for $50, and he gave me this for... So anyway, so I got the Thor for $50. And I got this for $25. So I think those are pretty decent deals, in my book. So then, while he's doing... Joe Koch, too, he has to look shit up. So, like, I let him do it. While he's doing it, I'm fishing in, like, his bins, like, from the 90s. And I found 2 issues of X Factor #5. And I found first appearance of Cletus Cassidy. They're, like, in the dollar bin, sort of. So I had those 3. I'm like, shit, there's no way... I'm going to get... Sorry, the dog's barking. There's no way I'm going to get them for $1. So let me get some other books and, like, try to throw him off. So I got these, and, he caught those when we were haggling, and I didn't get them. He goes, oh, these books are worth more. But because I had that to throw him off, and he grabbed them, this slipped by. X Factor #4, First Frenzy. Captain America, First Autumn Zola. I got these already, but these are nice condition, and I got them for $1.50 each. I could have probably got them for nothing, but I said, let me just give him a few bucks and let me get out of here, because I'm still doing all right. And then Captain America, $3.59 and $3.60, so $1.50 each. First appearances of what's his face from the movie. I'm drawing a blank because I'm wrapping up and Rome's about to go on. Anyway, guys, this is Jimmy C. This is probably one of my longest videos. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm going to start making some contest videos, and that's about it. Let's just check it out one more time. I'm so psyched. I thought about this book all week, and I am loving it. I didn't know I even wanted it that bad, but now that I have it, I'm loving it. Same thing with Absorbing Man. All right, Jimmy C signing out.